Welcome to True Future, a podcast about getting ahead by getting out of your head. Literally.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hope you're having a great week.
Yeah.
This is Kai Clay and my daughter.
Sarah Clay.
That's right. Founders of Spiritual Mind Center in New York. You're listening to True Future Podcast, the show that brings you family-friendly wisdom, empowerment, metaphysical path to spiritual growth, and success both in real time and from the eternal.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great week.
Yeah.
We sure are, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We've had a lot of fun, especially during the winter season when we get to enjoy the chill and the cold, right?
Yes.
And this week, we are talking with Bahlon and my daughter Sarah about what?
We're talking about light language.
Really? And what is it that you guys are going to talk about?
We're going to talk about learning light language, about the difference about an adult and a kid, and about the different ways of light language.
There you have it. What more could you want? A great conversation in light language from experts on light language.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if there's really an expert necessarily, but both of you and Bahlon are pretty experienced, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Me, as Kai, I don't understand anything to do with light language at all, only that I can tell when Sarah, my daughter, is speaking it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to say about light language?
Well, I hope you enjoyed this show, and I hope you learned some things about light language.
We do too. Thank you very much, and
We will see you at the end. Hello, Bahlon.
how are you?
I'm good.
We are happy to hear. We can see you are good in your energy. How may we help?
I have a question.
Okay,
My question is, where did light language come from?
that is a broad question that covers many aspects of your own energy. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are the light language maestro. We can see that light language is part of how you bring light to your realm. You have the ability from birth to open your channel for energy to come through you without going through your mind. You understand?
Yes.
This is the inherited nature of your entire population. When one of you hears light language, there is a high probability there will be no understanding consciously of the meaning, for very few of you can understand the meaning. Do you understand?
Yes.
We know you are one that can communicate fully in light language. Do you remember the different ways you can use light language?
Yeah, I do.
You can speak.
You can write it.
You can write it. How else?
You can also sign language.
You can sign language. And what is the other way?
By typing it on a computer.
We have seen you texting away in your light language even before you were speaking in your current tongue of English. You understand?
Yes.
Light language comes through you like water comes through a faucet, uninterrupted and with the universal spiritual pressure of the universe, just like water in a pipe. It, for you, open the tap and out it pours. It is more than natural for you and your own energy, and we enjoy very much when we communicate with you in light language, you call. We also like to call it you language. Do you know why? It is because it is the language of your universal spirit. You understand? It is one of the most powerful and most natural expressions of your energy that others can feel. And we are very excited and pleased to see you and your family sharing this with all of your listeners. Ha 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 ha.
Hello, Balloon. I'm good.
We are always happy when we hear you are good.
I have a question.
Okay.
My question is, what's the difference of a kid speaking light language or an adult?
We find your question very interesting. The only difference between light language from a child, a kid, and a grown-up is the experience of your own energy in receiving the transmission. A young child who has not yet learned the native tongue of their land, such as yourself when you were quite young, is as capable as communicating in light language as a fully grown adult with decades of experience. You understand? For your energy is as grown and experienced in a child's form as in an adult. And often we find that the child, when first coming into incarnation, has less barriers to receiving the full energy of spirit. You understand?
Yes.
Often what can happen, and not always, but many times, a child is surrounded by the thoughts, the paradigms, the feelings, the rules, the regulations of the adults in that child's life. So, a child who chooses parents and a family and an environment that is highly structured and restricted in certain belief systems that could be financial, religious, or other cultural systems may find that while they are wide open to receiving the full energy of spirit and light language when they first incarnate, can often encounter more barriers as the adults surround the child's energy with their own perspective on how that child should express themselves. Do you understand?
Yes.
So often the ability to receive spirit, to grow spiritually, can be encouraged or can be stifled by the adults, by those supervising the child's learning and growth. Hi, this is Kai Clay. Thank you for listening to our episode. We're excited to share the answers that Sarah asked Bahlon this week from our listeners. If you're listening to this and you hear Sarah or Bahlon speaking in light language, the language of light from the cosmos, and it's something that's new to you and you'd like to learn more, please go back to episode 1 or episode 2 where we spend a significant amount of time talking about light language. We're aware this is new for some of you. While it may be interesting, you may have questions, but we don't want to always just explain the same thing in every episode. Thank you again for listening. Please subscribe. Please let us know what you think, and go to our website, spiritualmindcenter.com, where you'll have access to all of our content, to our regular blog posts, to Sarah's lessons in light language for kids, and of course, please tune in every week. Thank you.
Hello, Bahlon. I have a question.
We are always ready for your questions.
What is the best way to teach someone light language?
The teaching of the light language. There is a popular notion that many spiritual abilities can be taught. We know that our charge. We know that you are often asked by others, friends at school, or people who come who want to learn, ask how to learn light language, and we understand why this is a point of interest. We want to share that light language cannot be taught per se as a specific language like learning English or Mandarin or French. Rather, what the teaching of light language does is help one who would like to have a stronger spiritual experience and connection to this universal energy to take away some of the preconceptions and the limits that were imposed or brought by that individual into incarnation. Do you understand?
Yes.
It is a stripping away. It is a removal of structure. It is allowing the full force and the full energy of spirit to come through in the form of language of light. For in order to fully deliver the energy of the language of light, one must have the inherent ability to shift away from the processing power of their own mind. For many, this task is nearly a struggle. For some, it is the most natural thing in the world because those do not have the limitations of their mind stepping in the way and trying to control every aspect of their spiritual experience. You understand?
Yes.
We say you and your family will soon deliver more information, more courses, more help to your listeners and to those who come to our center for learning how to transmit light language. And we are encouraged to share this because it is about connecting more fully to each of your own potential. So the exercise, the practice, the exposure goes far beyond only speaking through light language. You understand?
Yes.
Harikara parakara, haraparakara.
Manako marasunako.
Holikara parataka, parakaraga.
Haregana suma.
Ha ha ha. At this point in the show, we'd like you to engage directly with us in a short guided meditation where Sarah and Bahlon will speak in light language designed to bring peace and meditation and focus to you while you listen. Did you know that light language is also known as language of the angels? It is said to remove energy blockages. And although it is recorded, the energy is still the same. So close your eyes, relax, put yourself in a place however you feel best. For the next couple minutes, we will take you on a journey to the highest place we can bring through light language. Thanks for joining us this week on True Future. Make sure to visit our website, spiritualmindcenter.com, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. If you like this show, you might want to check out our new book, stepping aside, getting out of your own way to reach your full potential. It's basically the story of my interspersed with wisdom chapters directly from Bahlon.
Bahlon is available for private coaching sessions with my dad. Just go to our website. An account is easy to book. Our kids can join their family light circle, or I will do weekly lessons in light language and other cool topics. Just to kids like me. Kulenkan maskaraman ke shari the soul the cinema kare begini. Nino ko sili kita kan kita shanko.